So my hypothesis is that this will fall, EU will drop to hell, the dollar will fly to the good heavens, and G will also find its way into the depths of despair. And I got all this hypothesis assumption because remember when I was talking about the really big chart pattern that I saw in this time frame, right? It was a head, a shoulder, and a head. And all this time when we were here, we were just kind of in a retracement because technically structure would still be bullish if it stayed above here. So FOMC is right now. Hold on, what's it? Yeah. FOMC is right now, happening right now. Um, I didn't assume immediately just based off of the dollar that the dollar will fly because I didn't see a clear double bottom. I saw a level of support and then a higher low, right? That's what I saw. So, however, on EU, it was very clear the double top that occurred. And same thing on GU, it's more clear on, the actual pairs than the dollar itself. So, yeah, I'm just realizing that patterns is where it's at, chart patterns. I never understood, nor did I know how to look for them. So every time, I thought I saw a trend, I never knew how to identify it, turning around. I didn't understand that until now. So and that's how I called out oil today. I saw that we had, price came up here, it rejected, it came back to this level and also rejected. So I was like, okay, cool. What I'm going to be looking for is a double top because I guess it's just like price will always show you where it's going to go, but you just have to know how to look for it. And I didn't for the longest time. So what made me get into this was first, I got in early. I thought I saw like, a rejection, another rejection, but I don't know, I guess it wasn't ready. So it stopped me out. And then after I saw this close, I was like, oh, that's also a double top. I'm absolutely getting in. So I got in and came out right here. And yeah, that was the move I took today. And then I'm in some I'm not in any US pairs at the moment on any account that actually matters, but I am on in this sell right here. And the cool thing about this sell is I think it is also a higher time frame move. So this, if I wanted to, I feel like I could really hold it. Um, so on the daily, we're having higher lows. Higher lows maintain an uptrend. However, I also see where I am on this time frame. So if I'm like, okay, cool, I might be bearish with daily structure or weekly structure or whatever you want to call it. What do I look for to let me know that, hey, we might be going back bearish? And that is a chart pattern. So that's either going to be a double top or a head and shoulders. So far in the daily time frame, we're not officially bearish. We haven't printed an official bearish pattern. However, it depends on how far you want to push it. I see a level of resistance. If I were to draw a level of resistance, I need two bullish candles to actually break something. But here, I get a bullish candle and an immediately bearish candle. If I wanted to be, very risky, I could say, okay, cool. I think that, you know, this might be the beginning of a downtrend. But it's not like very clear. It's really not clear. So I'm just playing the 4 hour game so far and just identifying like a good way to do this would have been this double top up here. So a level here. I wonder if you can see it better on the line chart. Not even. But on the 1 hour, probably, yeah, on the 1 hour you could. But I prefer the 4 hour. Yeah. So a level of rejection here, that could be it. What I think could happen is we might end up getting a full rejection from this area back to this downside, and then that would be a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder, and then probably something like that, right? So that's what I'm assuming. That's what I'm betting on. But for the dollar, I really wanted, news to just pass over me before I got involved again. But these are just assumptions that I'm making. I might not be wrong though. I don't know. But we'll see. Let's see how EU is doing. Still got a double top. Still got a double top. And it's still strong. So yeah, but we'll see. We all say what happens. But I am advocating for GJ buys. Also, for our currently bearish, currently bullish at the moment. But because we had a double bottom here, I was looking at this like, oh, it could be really good for buys. But I'm all tied up in GJ sells right now, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's see where price is at tomorrow. I think that price could continue here easily. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Happy trading, y'all. Don't blur your account.